All right, Justin, a little bit heartbroken here.
Oh, for sure. I mean, this is my first race, and I could have won it. That's a bummer. I was bummed because I had a similar thing the only other time I've ever rode a 450 where I was in a really great position to win the Monster Cup and fell in the first corner. It was like in the third moto, and if I'd have just stayed up, kind of thing. And tonight was the same way. I felt so good. If I could have just went up and around Marvin, I would have had the inside in the next corner. It's just one of those things. And riding in the 450 class with these guys, that you realize how much truthfully smarter they are. And it's not, you can't just pull whatever you feel like out there. They know what they're doing, and not to say that I don't know what I'm doing, but it's way harder to outfox them, that's for sure. So I learned that tonight. But I love the bike, and I had such a great time today. I had great times in practice, won the heat race. Forget about that because of all the commotion, but that was great. And today was just an awesome day. One for the memory books. I wish I could have won it because I think I could have, but that's just one of those things. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. But I think that the 450 win will come a lot sooner than people think that it will, and it's one of those things I'm looking forward to more than almost anything since I was a kid.
Yeah, Marv did make a good counter move, I think, to you when you were trying to, you kind of came up on the corner. It looked like you were waiting. You were trying to be patient.
Yeah, no, I tried to be as patient as I could, but no, he just did it just right, and kudos to him for making the right move. And it's always disappointing when you go for something, and when you're out there and you make a move, you have to fully commit to it, or you're just wasting your time. So when you commit to something and it doesn't work, it's always a bummer. And if you go down the process while committing to something that didn't work, it's an even bigger bummer. So I took myself out of it, and I wish I wouldn't have, but I'm my first 450 race. I mean, I'm not that bummed, and the team's pumped because we showed great speed, and for the most part, my fitness was pretty good. I definitely felt a little fatigued at the end, but it was just because of the struggle, the crash, and then when I tangled with him, my brake lever got bent all the way down. I didn't know it was there. I thought it had snapped off. I felt it in a jump like 2 laps later. I went, oh, it's still here, and I started banging on it to get it back. So then I got the front brake back and was able to charge and make passes on it. I think I made three or four more passes and got up to 6. So at that point, I was just like, just smoked. My lights race would have been over by now, type thing, But I'm going to go back and do more 20s, and more 20s. I only rode the bike 4 times, so I just rode it and came race. So I'm pretty happy with how I felt on it and how I looked on it on the film. I'm pretty happy that I was able to finally just pull the trigger on some gnarly quads, and that's just something I miss doing. And now I'm capable of doing it. And the JGR Suzuki Factory Racing bike is unreal. The new chassis is so good, and it's just everything that you want it to do, it's doing. So I couldn't be more happy for my future on that motorcycle. And we're learning a lot in the process because we get to practice on it, obviously, but racing a spec race on a Supercross setup is so much different, and you learn everything from racing, and that's why I didn't want to stop.
You missed it, I think. You came in right after the guys were talking about the quads that you were pulling off, and they were kind of going, maybe not for us.
They were talking about what I was doing. Oh, I mean, maybe I earned a little respect tonight. I don't know, but I definitely busted the move. I saw Baggy did it in practice one time, and I all day I'm like, I think I can do it. And I came around again. Oh, I think I can do it, and I just never quite did it because I didn't need to. We were doing great on times, and it wasn't one of the things where I had to risk it. And I'm just here to learn and here to get better. But then I saw him crash doing it in the heat, and I went, oh well, I think I'm better at timing, so let's just do it. and I started shifting to third mid rhythm, and a lot of people don't like doing that, but shifting to third over a quad that's currently already gnarly, get the third gear, land, hopefully you got third gear, fully commit. It's one of those things where I'm sure it would scare a lot of people, but I felt really dialed. I can't say enough good about the bike. It felt so balanced, and I feel like I could do anything out there. So I'll come back hopefully 10% more fit next time, and so that I can finish even stronger. Even if I don't have a good race like that time, obviously everything that you don't want to happen to you, that makes you tired happened. A crash, a thing going on with the bike, battles with people that you just won't buy, that kind of stuff, and that frustrates you. And over that 20-minute span, it takes it out of you. That's for sure.
Does this change the expectations for you, and how many more races do we see on the 450?
It's going to stay the same. Expectations the same. I think I can win before I go back to little bike. I really do, and I hope I can. It'd be great for the JGR team. It'd be great for all of our sponsors, Auto Trader and Yoshimura. They'd love that, and it's been a while, I think, since the Suzuki has got up there. So it'd be great for us, and and then as far as the scheduling, I think I'll stay the same too. I got to jump back down, especially the way I feel right now. I think I can get back out there in the lights class and really lay down the grease and hopefully, make some valuable championship points back and hopefully, retain that title. That'd be nice. I'm 20-something out and we got a lot of racing left to do. So
we're looking forward to seeing it.
I am too.